shocking news has rocked the entertainment world once again. BTS's Jungkook, who was previously rushed to the United States for emergency surgery due to food poisoning during military service, is now in a more worrying condition. The surgery performed at a renowned hospital in Los Angeles reportedly did not go as expected. Jungkook remained in critical condition, leading BTS's Jin and Fallon to make a sudden and unexpected decision, flying to Paris to seek help from the best medical team in France. However, in the midst of this panic, many questions arose that haunted the public. Why wasn't Jungkook taken to Paris right from the start? Was the decision to bring Jungkook to America a mistake? Were Bang Si-hyuk and the HYBE officials too rash in determining Jungkook's course of treatment? All these questions are now a big debate among armies and entertainment industry observers. LA surgery failure makes Jungkook's situation even more critical. According to reports from the medical team in Los Angeles, the surgery scheduled as the main step in Jungkook's rescue did not yield the expected results. A doctor involved in the procedure revealed that Jungkook's body was still in too weak a condition due to the severe food poisoning he experienced while serving his mandatory military service in South Korea. This surgery was supposed to be the best solution, but complications continued to occur. "His body is not responding well to the medical measures we are taking," said one of the doctors handling Jungkook. The news immediately sparked great panic among BTS fans. Jungkook, who has been known as an idol with a strong physique and full of energy, is now lying in an alarming condition. Many began to question, was there any negligence in the medical process carried out in America? Why couldn't the medical team in LA handle Jungkook's condition better? BTS's Jin can't hold back his sadness. Jimmy Fallon is ready to do anything. Upon learning that the surgery in LA was fruitless, BTS's Jin immediately showed a frustrated expression rarely seen before. Jin, who had been looking after Jungkook so lovingly, looked absolutely devastated. Jin seemed very anxious. He barely slept and kept making sure that Jungkook was getting the best care. But after hearing the news of the surgery failure, he was really devastated, said a source from the medical team at the hospital. However, in this increasingly difficult situation, Jimmy Fallon again showed extraordinary concern for Jungkook. The famous American host is even rumored to be willing to do anything to save Jungkook's life. "I don't care how much it costs. I'll do anything. Jungkook is a friend, and I want him to get the best care in the world," Jimmy Fallon told hospital staff. Jimmy Fallon, who had previously accompanied BTS's Jin in the hospital, now took it a step further by contacting some of his acquaintances in the international medical world. From there came the idea to take Jungkook to Paris, where the team of doctors there is said to have more advanced treatment techniques to handle cases like this. Why wasn't Jungkook taken straight to Paris? Was the decision to go to America a mistake? As the situation worsened, a big question began to arise. Why wasn't Jungkook taken to Paris in the first place? Was bringing Jungkook to America a big mistake? Many fans began to question the initial decision made by Bang Si-hyuk and HYBE officials. It is known that some time ago, HYBE executives decided that the United States was the best destination for Jungkook's treatment. In fact, Bang Si-hyuk himself suggested that Jungkook be flown to LA as soon as possible. However, with the failed surgery in LA and Jungkook's deteriorating condition, this decision is now being questioned. Many wondered, had Bang Si-hyuk and the BTS management team made a rash decision? Are there other options that could have been better? A source from HYBE revealed that they had initially considered France as a primary destination, but as medical procedures in America are more accessible, they eventually opted to bring Jungkook to LA. We all want the best for Jungkook. This decision was made based on the information we had at the time. No one thought that the surgery would not go as expected, said one HYBE official who did not want to be named. However, given the current situation, the decision to bring Jungkook to Paris seems to be an inevitable choice. Jimmy Fallon and Jin BTS prepare to fly to Paris. What will happen next? After considering all options, Jin BTS and Jimmy Fallon finally agreed to take Jungkook to Paris immediately. Jimmy Fallon, who has many international connections, immediately arranged a private flight to take Jungkook to a renowned hospital in Paris. In fact, Jimmy is reportedly ready to finance this entire trip if necessary. I can't let this drag on. If the doctors in France can provide better treatment, then we have to leave immediately, Jimmy Fallon told one of the medical teams treating Jungkook. Meanwhile, BTS's Jin was visibly moved by Jimmy Fallon's gesture. Jin really didn't expect that Jimmy would care this much about Jungkook. He even cried when Jimmy said that he would do anything for Jungkook's recovery, said one of the staff at the location. However, a big question still remains. Will Jungkook's move to Paris save his life? Does he still have enough time before his condition worsens? This incident sparked a huge reaction among ARMY's Bang Si-hyuk held responsible. As Jungkook's condition worsened, many fans began to criticize HYBE and Bang Si-hyuk. Many feel that the initial decision to bring Jungkook to America was a fatal mistake. The hashtag number HYBEBeResponsible even trended on social media, with thousands of fans asking for clarity from HYBE regarding the medical decisions taken. HYBE, on the other hand, tried to reassure the public that they only wanted the best for Jungkook and had done everything possible to get him the best treatment. We know this is a difficult situation, but we ask everyone to stay calm and give Jungkook our full support, one of HYBE's representatives said in an official statement. What will happen next? With the decision to bring Jungkook to Paris, the world is now looking forward to the next move from BTS's Jin and Jimmy Fallon. Will Jungkook finally be able to get better treatment in France? Will his condition improve after arriving in Paris? One thing is for sure, all eyes are now on Jungkook and his increasingly dramatic medical journey. And in the midst of all this uncertainty, fans can only hope and pray that BTS's golden maknae can get back on his feet and smile like he used to. Jungkook's shocking message to BTS's Jin. Before losing consciousness, Jungkook spoke weakly to Jin BTS. Despite his weak body and unstable condition, there was one thing he was very worried about: his mother. Young, tell Yama I'm okay. I don't want her to worry, Jungkook whispered in an almost inaudible voice. Hearing Jungkook's request, Jin fell silent. His heart felt heavy. How could he possibly tell Jungkook's mother that his son was fine when the reality was quite the opposite?